Checkmate. Oh my god! That's what I call a close encounter.
I think it's just your software is really old.
Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. Oh, boys!
Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector and the host of the Go Collect Speculation video. In this episode, we are going to spend some time talking about 6 blog posts that have been sent in to Go Collect. This first blogger does something that I think is really cool. This second blog post is actually near and dear to my heart. So this next blog post is right up my alley. I want to play a game. The MCU has done some pretty interesting things, right? The folks over at Go Collect, it was all about more than meeting the eye. You could potentially get ahead of the curve, and we all know that Marvel is going to do something with Daredevil. While we are on this topic of Spider-Man, we have to acknowledge the elephant that is in the room, and the elephant is Miles Morales, a 3.5 sold. So there you have it. We have reached the end of another Go Collect weekly recap. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and we'll tune in next week.
Hello again, and welcome to Wizard World Virtual Experiences as the crowd emojis wildly. Let's see those emojis. Let me see those thumbs up, those hearts, all those weird things you can pick on Twitch. We are presenting to you a very special late night Comic-Con panel, everybody. Aside from doing my normal hosting with Wizard World, I also run a group called the Drunk Techs. They are classical techs, or techs made classical. Here's the premise. We get a bunch of actors, comedians, and improvisers together, and we all play drinking games along with you at home, and you get to vote on by what character, what actor is going to do this shot, and who gets drunkest by the end. We're very excited to be presenting here on Wizard World Virtual Experiences on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We're streaming this panel and this show to you completely free, but just know that there are some paid experiences at wizardworldvirtual.com, and also signed memorabilia and works of art from past shows at the wizardworldvault.com. Also, shout out to our sponsor of the day, sponsoring both the Black Voices in Pop Culture panel earlier today and our Drunk Tech show right now, Go Collect Comics. That's right, Go Collect Comics. Here is their blurb. They are a one-stop shop for all things collecting. They track the sales of graded comics like Green Lantern, The Avengers, and offer analysis tools for their users. They stay active on social media and have giveaways every week. Go Collect also has an expansive blog with topics on comic book speculations, video games, concert posters. Go Collect has a blog all about different aliens in comics that is worth a read if you get a chance. So head to Go Collect comics.com. Their goal is to simply make collecting better. Check them out again at gocollect.com. You can sign up completely for free. So we thank them for sponsoring tonight. Speaking of aliens and blogs about aliens, we hope everyone is feeling safe and staying home this 4th of July weekend, or social distancing with some families. It is a weird year with 2020 feeling like a real life disaster movie. But we know celebrating America isn't exactly something you're excited to do right now, which is why it's great to go back to the 90s, everybody, when there were simpler things like invalians aiding, and who knows what's going to happen next in 2020. Really, at the end of the day, Independence Day is all about a message of the world getting together and fighting a common cause. And hopefully that is what we've been working on these past few days. So grab yourself a drink, get in front of your computer. It's time to bring out the cast of the Drunk Techs. Let's welcome all the Drunk Techsters to the stage, the virtual stage. There they are, everybody. Give a nice little wave to the camera. These are the amazing folks that are going to be bringing to you the characters from your favorite 90s disaster movie, Independence Day. We're also joined by the writer. He has taken that script and flipped it on its head and wrote it all in Shakespearean verse and prose. That's right, this is a Shakespearean adaptation of Independence Day called A Day of Independence, written by Levi, also playing Russell, father of none, everybody. So shout out to our amazing playwright Levi and the amazing cast members that are joining us here today. It is that time that you've been waiting for. It is now time for you to decide via your votes in the comments who should do the first shot. All right, we're going to split the cast in half. We're going to do half of them now and half of them later. Act 1 shots, I need Eric, Kat, Jess, Andrew, Tristan, and Maura to remain on the stage. Victoria is putting their character names and their real names in the chat. Go ahead and vote via shouting out their name or their character, or you can give them a little thumbs up on the side of their comment on who you think should do the first shot. And then we'll do that. We'll do that for a shot. But let's meet them all. Playing the part of President Whitmore is Eric. Eric, what shots do you have for us tonight?
I got some Elijah Craig today, so who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, wow. All right, thank you, Eric. Playing the part of his wife and then other characters throughout. Marilyn Whitmore is Kat. Kat, what's your shot for tonight?
I have a cider.
Oh, nice. You'll just have to chug that cider extra hard. So you can already see who we should be voting for. Let's get the president drunk on that shot of whiskey there. But there's other characters here we have to meet. Playing the part of Constance Spano. Well, nice full name.
The
Jess.
Constance Spano. Wow.
Connie, everybody. Is Jess. Jess, what's your shot of choice?
I have a Brooklyn gin this evening.
Oh, and it was just handed to you by a person to your right. Very creepy and not weird at all. Playing the part of David. Also, I got Jeff Goldblum on my shirt today, everybody. So
yeah,
much love to Goldblum out there.
How dare you give me that standard to live up to in real time?
We don't need Jurassic Park, Goldblum though. We want Independence Day, David. All right, Andrew, what's your shot?
I've got some Jose Cuervo silver in this little flask that my awesome sister-in-law made for me. No big deal. I have creative second family. It's whatever.
Nice. Very nice.
And I'm currently drinking it with some lime juice. So make me shoot it or don't. Your call.
Awesome. All right. She'll be playing numerous roles, but first up, playing Patty, who is the daughter of President and Marilyn Whitmore. Maura will be joining us and multiple characters. But Maura, what is your shot of choice tonight?
Shot of choice is Bombay Sapphire.
Whoa,
Look out.
Classic. And last but not least, playing David's father, Julius, is Tristan. Tristan, what is your shot?
I'm just keeping it classic, from the motherland. I don't know why I said that. I'm not from Russia at all. So.
All right, so hopefully you've been voting in the chat. This is part of the fun when we do a live show. You vote for your applause. Right now you get to vote for your emojis, who gets the most likes. I've got a little baseball of whiskey that I've been saving since my wedding, so I haven't cracked it open yet. So that just in case, a little ball. It's a baseball of whiskey.
What kind of whiskey?
American. Great.
This is the event you chose
Cooperstown.
for your wedding whiskey?
Adrian said I could use it. It's Cooper. I didn't say I was going to open it. It's from Cooperstown Distillery. We got married in Cooperstown. Anyway, this isn't about me. We've got a long show ahead of us. We don't want to be here till midnight because we got to start Hamilton. Come on. Everyone's just waiting to start Hamilton after this. So let's get to the votes. Oh my gosh, it is resounding, everyone. The shot is going to President Whitmore, being played by Eric. Get out that Elijah Craig, and let's do that. Shot. Everybody, shot.
That was maybe too much, but whatever.
Do it. All right, let's give a round of emojis to Eric, everybody, for that Elijah Craig. Normally when we do this in a theater, we play shots, but we get kicked off of Facebook when we play anything to royalty included. So we are going for the royalty-free version of A Day of Independence today. You all can get off and get ready for the opening act. Jen, if you could throw our drinking games on. We want you to drink and get drunk along with us at home as well. It's called the drunk text for a reason. We're going to be performing in these classical texts or text made classical while getting highly under the influence. So you get to drink along with us. In Act 1, we're going to drink anytime you hear the word David, mother, or Zunes, all right? Hamilton removed 2 out of 3 of its F words. I can't say it like this is clean. In order to be PG-13 on Disney+, we've imparted some Shakespearean exclamatory remarks. Zunes is one of them and will be heard multiple times. So this is a very scandalous production of A Day of Independence. If there are any other Shakespearean exclamatory curses that come up, we'll get a little ding the bell and we'll drink. So drink on David, drink on mother, drink on Zunes. All right, I've shouted out 3 or 4 different websites. We've done a shot. We've met half the actors. It's time to get to Levi Penley's A Day of Independence. As the crowd emojis wildly. Have fun, everybody. I will take a break halfway through. And thanks for joining us for the next 90 minutes to 5 hours. We begin. Act 1, Scene 1. Enter chorus number 1.
Oh, pour a booze or 5 for you and friends, and courtside sit to witness invention. The planet for a stage, fresh prince to act, and drunkards all performing sloshing scenes. Suppose within the space above your crowns, a shadow falls on moon-white dust below, encompassing the Armstrong hallowed grounds to approach defenseless sphere of blue below. As REM, the world's swift end pretends, the ringing of phone's bell breaks cycled rems.
Oh, REM jokes. 90s reference. Let's drink on 90s references. Specific 90s references we'll drink. Drink. A technician is at his post, looking perplexed. Enter the supervisor.
Oh, I'd hope the call to be that of Siren Most Beautiful.
Let sirens sound indeed. For confirmation have I just received that skies are clear and signal yawn must come from world afar.
Overleap not our cannons. When contact with our space command is made, we shall then make assurance double sure.
Pray hold, this cannot be the source of our most foreign signals near, not far. Alas, it is the very area of the moon.
Oh, ominous. Thank you, random supervisor and technician. Enter President Whitmore, the First Lady, Marilyn Whitmore, and their daughter, Patricia, asleep. They call each other on phones.
Good morrow.
How dost thou, sweet lord?
Thus, caught in lies, I must confess to thee. Beside me lies a beauty sleeping.
Oh, I pray thou didst not let her waiting watch the bosom tube and thus her sleep deny.
Of course not. Ride you home today upon your luncheon's end?
Heaven's willing, yes.
Patricia awakes.
Oh, mother!
Mother, drink.
Beat, how goest?
Papa did grant my dreams postponing for the viewing of Letterman.
At 2, Patty?
Good aside, Eric, and good Shakespeare. Patricia exits with the phone, talking to her mother. Enter Constance Spano, the White House communications director, with the morning paper.
Connie, my ever constant confidant, how early 'tis you rise?
It is your age at which they strike, not policies you hold. Congress addressing Whitmore seems unlike the presidential title that he claims, and rather bears himself all over as the orphan child of a Dickens tale.
That is cleverly writ.
And yet I chuckle not.
Oh, good production value on that newspaper, Jess. Good work, good work. Exeunt, scene 2, enter chorus 2.
Now swoop we low to visit city fair, where beacon bearing emerald goddess beckons. Oh, skyline as familiar as a friend. Oh, apple large that bites when it is bitten. Oh, stone-made jungle wherein dreams are fashioned. Oh, York and New. Oh, Isle of Manhattan. In Central Park our new scene has begun, where father wages board game war with son.
Ooh, good rhyme, chorus, good rhyme. Enter David Levinson and his father, Julius Levinson. They are playing chess while Julius smokes a cigar and drinks from a styrofoam cup.
Why must thou wait thus? My social security shall waste away, and I awaiting all the while.
I do but think.
Methinks thou thinkest not.
David moves, and Julius moves immediately in chess.
Hast thou considered how long thy goblet shall stay on earth before it decompose?
Myself and cup alike will decompose before thou dost compose thyself to move.
David moves, and Julius moves immediately.
Attend, David. I wish to share a thought. Twice a year and twice again it's been since wedding's bond has broke, but golden band thy hand still bears. No more, it is not healthy.
Talk you not of health when hellish smoke you do inhale.
David moves.
Checkmate. I'll see thee on the morrow.
Hold thee till checkmate has been checked. Zoons!
Zoons, drink, everyone. A chess scene? Why did we put that in there? Maybe it'll come back later in the film. Who knows? We jump to the offices of Compact Cable, where David works. Enter Marty, David's boss, in a state of panic.
Oh, David, blood. It began upon the dawn, our fall into the age of stone. All screens besteamed with snow. Confusion now has made it its masterpiece.
David cannot bear to look Marty in the face, but holds up a computer and computer printouts. Nice.
We must begin anew with precious satellite.
Alas, that we have tried to no avail. No satellite in the sky will heed our call. It is as if they were not there at all.
That is impossible.
Oh, Exoid, this is intense. Scene 3, in the hot, flat heat heart of the Midwest. Russell, the ex-Vietnam fighter pilot turned drunk crop duster, enters.
From dust we came, and unto dust we shall return, and betimes I dust to pay my bills. A noble profession, a heavenly profession, to shower dust from heaven and baptize crops below. The good Lord did fashion us from dust, nay, 'twere not so. 'Twas clay from which he made first man. I remember not.
Russell drinks. You can drink with Russell.
Urethra. 'Twas thus. The Lord did spit on dust, and making clay did fashion man. And when the clay has dried, we've died, and dust we be again. How big a difference makes a little spittle.
Russell drinks. An angry farmer enters with a rotten leek.
Oi! Russell! Look at this!
I prithee, what meanst thou? I sprayed yon field not 2 hours hence.
Yon field is not of my possessing!
Forgive me, sir, 'twas an honest mistake, for from my youth I've known what's right from wrong, but fail in mind to distinguish right from left.
Exit Russell, a failed pilot. I wonder if that'll come back into play later in the film. Pursued by angry farmer. Scene 4. Inside the Oval Office, enter Nimziki, the Secretary of Defense. General Gray, the Commandant of the United States Marine Corps, President Whitmore, Connie, and a random officer. They begin.
Why wait for heaven to rain fire below when fire of our own have we to hurl?
We may needs upgrade to DEFCON the 3rd. Thy story quickly.
Our report has shown the object settles into orbit stationary.
Good news and fortune both.
Well, 'tis not so, sir. Like Hydra's head dismembered, the beast has broke and birthed near 200 more to cast. Their fractioned factions sickly seed afar. One is New York bound, another hither comes, with the remaining host widespread with flights to depths and heights unknown.
Oh, man.
What time remains?
In minutes? Less than 10.
Exit random officer.
My liege, I recommend we move in haste to shelter Fort.
I shall not leave. I must remain. My Lady Khan?
My liege?
Make use of the emergency broadcast system and bid the public keep the faith. Hold fast to reason and stay quarantined.
With haste.
One president alerted people. Connie exits.
With permission,
Topical.
I would here at your side.
I had thought you might.
And what happens if they become hostile?
Then angels and ministers of grace defend us.
Oh, Exuent. Scene 5. The offices of Compact Cable.
What ho! Marty, attend! I have imprisoned a signal foreign and can arrange to have it filtered, but pointless this would be in truth, for span of life is not but even hours more.
Canst thou believe? David, hast thou not been watching?
Enter Connie on the TV addressing the nation.
Much thanks, General. Good afternoon. Thus far, no damage has been made by yon phenomena, and we must charge thee stay bloody, bold, and resolute, and screw your courage to the sticking place.
Just tell everybody to screw their courage. Screw it to the sticking place.
That's
Marty
Shakespeare,
continues.
How dare you?
I know. I know. Marty continues.
Employees all, employ best judgment and calmly descend to the stairs to the basement below. Are you not coming, David?
Nay, I needs must watch this.
There's no shame in shelter. Or you'd better call my mother.
Mother, drink. Marty exits. Enter chorus 3. Everyone enters looking at alien ships coming in above them.
Oh, sight hitherto unseen. Oh, frisbee low. Large flame. Beneath unnatural shade. All eyes do skyward gaze and follow slow the moving devil's disk sky to conquer for throne while mirroring its wicked sibling sits. Leaders home all ghostly white as dusk on nation's fearful coast does fall. A man atop a roof is dawned upon.
The backwards ticking signal. Oh my god.
They exeunt. Scene 4, Los Angeles. Enter Captain Stephen Hiller, a Marine fighter pilot, just waking up and wandering into the kitchen. Enter neighbors, fleeing in panic. He sees the neighbors fleeing in panic through the window.
It's beyond belief, Jasmine. The neighbors do vacate in haste. I suppose the quaking earth gave way to trembling knees, and thus they flee.
Enter Dylan Dubrow, the young son of Steve's girlfriend, playing with a toy gun.
What news, good sir?
Hello, Steve! Pew, pew, pew!
What warlike feats have helped thee waste the more?
I've wasted hours by wasting alien invaders! Pew, 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 pew.
Worthy conquests made by a worthy soldier. My mother rises.
Mother, drink. Nice use of steamer there, James. Enter Jasmine Dubrow, a hardworking stripper and single mother of Dylan.
Let us break the fast. Good morrow.
Steve and Jasmine kiss each other. Yeah. Always, tongue, huh? Amelia, interesting choice. Steve kisses Jasmine. Steve leaves the house to get the paper and sees more neighbors fleeing.
The neighborhood doth dwindle even more. What ho! Low-flying copter, why the haste to fly so swift toward city near on this? Oh, failing speech.
Steve is speechless as he first spies the alien craft hovering over L.A.
Sweet chick, a beanish brew, my love.
Jasmine sees the ship and is stunned by its appearance. Dylan rushes in, shooting at the distant craft with his toy gun.
Dead for a ducat! Dead!
Yeah, excellent! That's Shakespeare, everybody. You can drink. Scene 7, the offices of Compact Cable. Marty is hiding under a desk, speaking into his phone.
Sweet mother, keep thy call.
Tell her to pack, possessions all, and leave behind in haste.
Oh, mother, attend. Gather and disperse to your sister Esther's. Argue not. Go!
Marty hangs up the phone and crawls out from under his crude shelter. All right, let's see. Wow, production value and blocking. Nice. Marty continues.
David, why did I just commission my mother to Lanta where the players?
Discreetly hidden signal of which we spoke is slowly fading out. Nay, counting down.
What? Counting down? Pray tell, to what?
It is akin to chess. When pieces all are placed and set strategically and time is right, you strike. Their bishops are abroad. The rooks and knights are posed. The signals end, attending to await.
What then?
Checkmate.
Oh, who's got chills? Me.
Oh God. My God! I must call my kin. I must call the keeper of my house. I must call my lawyer. Oh, fine, my lawyer. I'll forget.
They exit. Scene 2, enter Connie and President Whitmore, once again addressing the nation.
Good afternoon, my countrymen. This day is history. This day is made and question answered. Are we alone in galaxy's wide compass?
Enter Messenger with a phone for Connie.
He claims the bond of marriage?
Oh, God's blood.
Connie takes the phone. Enter David on the other end of the phone.
What is your business, sir?
You must in haste the White House leave.
Perchance you have not heard, but we are caught in midst of crisis of some size.
Connie hangs up the phone. A past relationship.
Oh, hello? Zunes.
That's
Cruelty,
two
thy
Zunes.
name is woman.
Oh, David. The president continues.
Myself and staff remaining here will try anon to hail the ever-present host. If you feel so compelled to fly from nest of city fair, farewell, and go in calm and order, gentles, as becomes you all.
Chaos as all enter, heeding the president's speech. Mass chaos. General panic, people shouting Zunes and fly upon it. A plague on both our coasts. David tries to get through.
Finds a way, so, okay. No, okay. Pardon, be safe. Pardon.
All exit, and that's the end of Act 1, everybody! Bah, bah, bah. Oh man, so much backstory, so much intrigue and suspense and relationships and things and presidents that know what they're doing. All great things from the 90s. That is the first half. Let's meet those actors that we didn't meet, but that we might have seen. Let's get out onto the stage. Bryson, Amelia, James, Levi, Keith, and Rory, and AJ. AJ, come on out, everybody. You can show your face, too. All right, this is the other half of our amazing cast that you've met later on in Act 1. You're going to see a lot of throughout the rest of tonight. You're going to vote right now on who does the shot. First up, playing the part of Jasmine is Amelia, everybody. Amelia, what is your shot or your chug of choice?
I have this rum that I haven't used in a while called Jumby.
Ooh, that
vanilla rum.
It's called Juby?
Jumby? Jumbie?
Jumby. All right. That sounds disgusting. Yeah.
That's a children's vodka. That's a children's vodka.
Good, because this is a child. I can't make it through a whole lot of this.
Playing the part of Dylan will be also joining us later as Jimmy. It's James, everybody. James, what's your shot?
I got some wild turkey, baby. Come on.
Well, don't do it yet, Jimmy. Don't you got it? They have to vote.
Ready.
They have to vote for you. And then when you're off screen, you can do the shot on the side. All right, playing the part of Steve Hiller is Bryson. Bryson, what is your shot of choice?
I've got bullet bourbon, and I've been told this is not one shot's worth. So I'm going to Google what it is, and I will do it.
Yeah, don't do the whole thing.
That's
Don't
half
do
a
the whole
shot.
thing. Don't do the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some missing. All right, our playwright for the night, also playing the part of Russell, is Levi. Levi, tell us where are you joining us from? First of all, you're actually in the Midwest, aren't you?
No, I'm in Montgomery, Alabama.
The South. That's right. I'm sorry. All right, what's your shot? What's your shot?
Midwest of the South.
It's the Midwest of the South. What is your shot?
I have got some Jack Daniels that I'm going to pour into a pickle jar that is empty.
Ooh, but there's like some leftover pickle like flavoring.
No.
All right, weird. Random choice. Random choice. All right, playing the part of Nimziki is Keith. Keith, what is your shot of choice?
I have some delicious Brooklyn gin.
If you're playing along at home and you were paying attention to the beginning, there's some clues about who might be in the same space.
Who's dating who?
I don't want to give it away. Maybe they're not dating. You don't assume that. Yeah. All right. Playing the part of many different characters. I think you were an angry farmer. You were a random officer, and then also some sort of technician or something. Is Rory? Give it up for Rory, everybody. Rory, what is your shot of choice?
Today I'm doing chilled Stoli orange vodka, which complements the edible I just took very well.
No, Rory, you weren't supposed to say that live. You weren't supposed to say that part live.
Well,
it's okay.
When we do this live, I won't do that.
Perfect. And last but not least, you saw him as the Millennium Falcon alien ship. He's got more coming up, everybody. He is our house puppeteer, creator, and puppeteerer. AJ, let's hear it for AJ. AJ, what is your shot of choice?
It is this outer space vodka.
That is
Yeah.
so cool. Mine's a baseball. Yours is an alien. That's so cute.
Yeah, I already drank the baseball from your wedding. Sorry about that.
All right, the votes are in. It is super close. It is almost too close to call. So in that case, we call it a tie because we get more people doing shots. So it's a tie between Levi and Bryson. Both of y'all got to do a shot.
Play it right. Play it right. Play it right.
Play it right. Hey everybody, as a reminder, or not a reminder because I didn't say it up front, but this is completely free streaming to you. Theater, especially in New York, well, really around the nation, is inevitably shut down for the near future, probably until 2021. But we are bringing this to you, and we are doing this completely free. So for your entertainment on this Friday night, for all our fans out there. What you can do is you can help all of these out-of-work actors. No, they're not all out of work, but these actors that will not be in have a theater-paying job for a very long time by Venmoing at The Drunk Text. We're asking for a $10 donation per person as your ticket price. But we also added a little fun to it for the next 2 acts. So when we come back after the break, when you Venmo us, let us know what actor or character you want to do the shot. So this is how you vote from here on out. You give us your money, and then you also vote at the same time. What'll happen is we will take all of our donations, all of your generous donations at the end. We'll split it up to cover some costs, and then we'll take the rest and split it evenly among all of our amazing performers tonight. So the more money you give, the more money they make. Come on, that's no question, no question. So please Venmo what you can at The Drunk Texts. To donate and vote for who does the shot in the next half. All right, ready for the exciting second
I haven't done it yet.
act.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, it's okay. It's okay. Levi, everybody, and Bryson. Bryson, you did yours, right? I thought.
Yeah, I can do it again.
You're good. You're good.
Do it again.
Do it again.
All right, everybody off screen. We're going to begin Act 2, Scene 1. We've got new drinking games. You can see them on that little slide there. We are drinking on David, Mother, Shakespearean curses, and now aliens. Anytime a character sees an alien or says the word alien, including alien spaceships, we ding the bell and we drink. And don't forget all those fun other things that we've added in. All right, let's get started with the second act, everybody. Act 2, Scene 1. We are back in Los Angeles. Steve, now in his uniform, is throwing things into his car, preparing to leave.
You must not go. Give leave to call them back and say to officers, you leave me not.
This foilless fencing match I must forego. Instead, go forth to yon El Toro base.
Thou saidst to me, thou hadst thine leave until the coming forth.
Said leave was cancelled. Oh, why behavest thou in this manner?
You ask? See, sir, you hell-sent sorcerer? Therein lies thine answer.
Attend, my Jazz. I think not that our heaven-born visitors sojourn countless leagues to start a scrape or rowdy bee. Please, calm thy fears.
Steve hands Dylan a brown paper sack.
Oh, thunder bottle! Lightning capped firecrackers! Cool!
Take care and turn home safe to me.
Attend. Suppose thee gather some base needs, and Dylan bring to station with me on base.
In truth, our presence is no trial.
I suppose not. But word I need must send to concubines to distance keep and postpone making of the beast with many backs.
Be gone, be gone. Your chest all puffed and large head so misled, you do not charm as well as you believe.
In faith I do.
They kiss again. Oh, Dylan is not happy.
Lobes like Dumbo, deformed.
You possess the paltry legs of poultry.
Hey! They exit. Enter David and Julius. They're in his old Plymouth, driving toward Washington, D.C.
Why were you not wearing those when you started driving?
Yeah.
Shut up, David. I know what I'm doing. By ever I agreed to foolish plan of thine is swift escaping memories plain. Thou thinkest thou harbors secret knowledge, eh? They know, in faith, they know.
They know not this. So.
And so thou shalt enlighten, eh? Pray tell, if mighty knowledge thee contain, why then, at MIT 4 years and 4 again, thou spent to don the title Cable Man.
Hey,
Father?
It's a 90s reference.
I only speak to say they have contracted those to handle said concerns. When they require HBO that day, expect their call.
They all exceed our speed. When we are channeled in the lane of haste?
By such need for haste, thou fearest upon arriving yonder land alike to Brigadoon will be vanished.
David gives an ominous look in iambic pentameter. Perfect. Enter Russell being interviewed on TV.
We needs must stop them. Mark me. While I was sleeping in my orchard, or some man's orchard besides, I, myself, and all men who fall under my person were obstructed by yon aliens. Thus, whilst napping, was I napped. Like men of science, or witches all, they conducted upon me numerous experiments. Long have we been their source of study. They needs must be stopped. They mean to kill us all.
No! Exeunt. Scene 4. Enter Steve and his best friend and fellow pilot, Jimmy Wilder at El Toro Base.
Where hast thou been, Stevie? Beyond belief are the occurrences of late so vast.
Steve grabs a letter from his locker door.
Yeah. And what you talking about?
Steve unmutes himself so that Jimmy may hear all that he has to say.
While I was ruminating in my head, now I'll tell you what I think. And yet, in post-apocalyptic world, the post remains efficient. Oh. Houston, we have a postcard. NASA sent. Wouldst thou do the honors, Adler?
A coward's request.
Steve passes the letter to Jimmy.
Captain Stephen Miller, Horson.
Haste.
Blah, 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 blah. We do regret informing thus, despite record impeccable. Condolences, my friend. I thought that it had to be you, but knowst thou what thou dost need to do? Go, leave no cheek unsmooched to rise above the bottom. Thou must kiss all bottoms that do be above thee now.
Steve drops a small box. Boom. Oh, and Jimmy picks it up.
What is't?
Oh.
'Tis not.
My brother Steve, this is a ring to wed, though I no Chandler being be thy friend.
Hey, 90s reference. Sorry, Jimmy.
And being thus, do think that thou shouldst tell that like to Senor Payne, in love thee fell with one who strips.
Oh, exeunt. Burn, Jimmy, burn. All right, scene 2. We cut to the Oval Office. Enter Connie, David, and Julius.
What news?
'Tis crucial I have audience with the king.
I'm going to meet the president of our state. I should have worn my tie.
Enter President Whitmore, upset with General Gray and Nimziki.
I have not time for this.
In faith, just 2 minutes, Your Grace. Come, David, share your findings.
I know the source of the satellite's disruption.
Indeed. And carry on.
Suppose 2 ships in tandem with the globe did wish to speak. The sultry curve of Mother Earth prevents such deeds, and thus the satellites relay our signals round. But there, within our swift shot arrows orbiting, a bastard tune is playing on borrowed strings. They are using our own heavenly instruments against us, intent to serve upon us hellish ends. The sundial swift doth wane.
David shows his computer screen, displaying a descending timer.
Oh, shit. The good General Gray. Coordinate with all city commands in haste to issue swift evacuation.
Sir, it shall be done.
And pray, what in Hades' flames is going on?
We are departing. Connie, please, my child.
Oh no! Oh man! Exit. Enter chorus member number 4.
Oh,
All are on
wise.
as aliens arrive.
Oh, President wise that counsel he does heed, and hastens all to Air Force One's safe flight, as countrywide the frighted flock stampede and seek to abandon cities in the night. Westward, the lady first takes to the sky, and looks with pity towards the crowd below, as mother towing son is forced to try her luck on foot to traffic thus forego. To east a scruffy cable boss is locked, in fettered fenders spread the length of lanes, whilst hopefuls crowd like beetles on rooftops, to sing skyward a welcoming refrain. A shift above hushes the host below, as worshippers and fearful hold their breath. Ship's bursting belly opes to spill a glow of ghoulish sickly green akin to death, as moth-like all who rest beneath succumb in runway resting plain. One says,
Time's done.
a blast that shatters glass of buildings old, a blast that sends skyscrapers to the ground, a blast that gymnast makes of cars and sends the copters to the earth like twisting divers, a blast that like a chasing wave pursues the mother dragging fearful child behind.
Enter Jasmine and Dylan.
Oh gods, come son to tunnel's safe embrace, and pray we live to someday leave this place.
Exit Jasmine and Dylan. Also the dog lives. Remember that? Chorus 4, back in.
We cut the dog. A lucky few outrun this vile assault, but many more are ta'en in its scope.
Oh crap!
Marty dies, everyone. Oh, R.I.P. Marty.
Within the walls of metal bird encased, the president and all his crew retreat from hellish wall that cruelly giveth chase, as clouds above reflect the burning streets. A greater blow to man was never reckoned, as that which shook the world, July the 2nd.
Oh, we're only on July 2nd, everybody. Drink. Good sick rhyme. Chorus 4. Exit. Scene 3. Enter President Whitmore and Connie the next morning on Air Force One. It's July 3rd.
We could have rung evacuation's bell some hours prior and saved a host of lives.
Enter General Gray.
Oh, good General. What news of my wife, Sarah?
Her passage was not made complete, my lord. Nor has copter bearing her been reached.
Exit. Enter Jasmine and Dylan, emerging safely from the tunnel's mouth into the rubble of Los Angeles around them.
Give thanks, my child, to tunnel's fast embrace, like mother hen of concrete fashioned. She sheltered us from unnatural storm.
Thank you, Tunnel.
Now, Dylan, son, stay close and help me now to find in this rubble a chariot with breath of life intact.
Scene. I can't do Roman numerals. 4. Enter Steve and Jimmy and Commanding Officer Watson, a host of pilots. The group is being briefed for their upcoming retaliatory strike.
You gathered host of heavenly warriors be the first in our attack of retribution. 'Tis said that after blackest night, the dawn has come, and so I don you now, Siraz, the Black Knight Squadron.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Art thou affrighted?
Nay. And thee?
Nay, faith. Embrace me!
Hold. Attend.
Captain Miller, have you something to add to the briefing here?
Nay, sir. Except to say that anxiously do I await my beating ET's ass.
AT, that's it is
Hey, you'll get your chance and extra chances all to beat all ass beyond terrestrial.
Hey,
Huzzah!
The pilots take to the runway.
Kick all the tires in turn, let all the fires burn. Has tension now departed thee?
Indeed. Didst thou forget thy dance of victory?
Nay, sir, it is within my possession.
Now what ho? Now do not be o'er hasty, good sir. We smoke not till the lady large gives song.
I list, oh brother mine, to air.
The large alien craft comes instantly into view.
Merciful God, the beast itself.
Ready thy cannons all.
Fire!
Pilots launch a barrage of missiles, which quickly explode on the ship's invisible shield.
A shield unseen protects their hull. Oh hell! Pull up, all knights of black attend.
Oh, hope deferred when toothless be our bites!
Oh, Pilot 1 explodes against the shield as the energy ship opens to release a mass of fighters firing green blasts of energy.
Pull up! Evade their frightful flock.
Outnumbered are we all? Alas, I die!
No, Pilot 2!
Oh, why? Thou didst not fling thy fodder green at me. Oh, pray, hold the course, good knights. Move, knights, with haste.
I'm slain!
Oh, Pilot 3, we barely knew you.
The rest is silence!
Oh, Pilot 5's dead too! Enter President and General Gray.
Enough, pull them from hence.
Retreat! Retreat!
Steve and Jimmy are like the only two left. They break away to flee and are followed by 2 alien fighters.
We are followed, my Jim. Attend thy tale.
He shan't be shanked.
He must, and he will. Shake by the book. Let's go.
Attend me, Steve. I have something to try.
Don't undergo a foolish course.
Thou knowst me.
Jimmy suddenly pulls his ship up and to the left.
Nay, Jim, you exceed the speed of banking.
My breath evades me now, evading thus. By orbit fast I now can face my foe. Front to front is how I choose to go.
No, Jimmy crashes into the alien ship and explodes in midair, and Jimmy's dead.
No!
Steve pursues the tailing fighter.
Come on, and get me. Come and get me here. The arrows miss their mark. You have me not. My ship proclaims the plenishing of fuel. So must I fly from vessel, yet I live. But one last trick for villain up my sleeve. Can't fly, you slimy beast, when you can't see.
Oh! Steve releases a parachute, blinding the alien ship, and ejects from his plane before it explodes into the canyon wall. The alien ship pulls up just in time to crash against the canyon's lip before sliding to a smoking halt. Steve lands safely beside the wreckage and approaches the smoldering ship with his parachute dragging behind.
Villain, you born a bitch. Fine. Entangled thus. Fine. Justice justly paid. Ha ha! Who is the man? Answer my rhetorical. But who is the man?
Steve opens the ship's cockpit. Oh, an alien!
With this hand, I free thee, as if in second birth, and with this hand, I greet thee thus.
Steve punches the alien in the face! Oh!
Welcome be to Earth.
Yeah! Steve sits and lights his cigar.
Now this, I would define a close encounter.
Excellent! That's the end of Act 2, everybody! We see our first alien. It's crazy. It's amazing. Please come on back. We're going to take a 5-minute break. That's right, 5 minutes for you to get up, go to the bathroom, go get a drink. Don't confuse the two. You can also Venmo now. Venmo us now at the drunk text with any amount, $1 to $1 million. We accept anything. Give us a name or a character that you've seen so far, an actor's name or a character that you'd like to do that shot. Just know that all of your money will be split between the theater company, keeping theaters alive, and helping out our amazing actors. So all of the money goes directly to them. This is free. Donate what you can. We'll be back in 5 minutes with the exciting conclusion and second half of A Day of Independence. See you in 5 minutes, everybody. I'm live, and 5 minutes is up. I didn't go to the bathroom, so I'm screwed in 45 minutes. Welcome back, everybody, to the Drunk Text with our production of A Drunk Day of Independence, a Shakespearean adaptation of Independence Day, everybody. We have a holiday weekend coming up. And times are tough right now, and America is not the greatest place to celebrate, but we can certainly celebrate hanging together and being together with loved ones, socially distanced, and being safe. So we appreciate you all joining us tonight, but definitely take some time over the weekend to have some nice quiet reflection on things. And just know that we chose to continue to do this piece because we thought it was a fun throwback to a simpler times with a message of hope and humanity coming all together. One quick reminder, this is on Wizard World, so if you're watching this now or watching this later, definitely head to Wizard World Virtual Experiences, wizardworldvirtual.com, to check out all of the amazing celeb panels, artist panels, fan panels. We had earlier today a fan panel called Celebrating Black Voices in Pop Culture, led by the amazing Victor Dandridge with Court and Jonathan from purefandom.com. So definitely scroll back and check that out. Today is being sponsored by Go Collect Comics, a comic blog and comic rating source. So go to gocollect.com. We appreciate them for sponsoring our show. And again, whether you're watching this live or you're watching it later on, because we get a lot of views after, please help take care of our amazing group of actors, our amazing group of drunk texters. Jen, can you throw that Venmo back up there? This is free, but normally we do this show for a audience that has bought tickets, and that's how we stay alive as a theater company. That's how we continue to support and pay our performers. So whatever you are able to give, $1, $2, $5, $20, $100, anything you're able to give during these times, please Venmo at The Drunk Text, and we will split that among our cast and our crew. We appreciate it. We're having a blast. We've got a second half here to go. It's like real theater, everybody. It's not Hamilton, but hey, it's we're second. What? That's weird. All right, let's bring our whole cast out here. Let's give them a big round of applause for their amazing work so far. As I mentioned, we are now basing Who Does the Shot off of who got the most amount of mentions in Venmo via tips and donations. And first up, everybody, is James. James, everyone, did a Drunk Text with us live a while back and is back here virtually now. And you've been voted to do the shot. So, James, unfortunately, Jimmy is dead. But you, spoiler alert, you're coming back as the very important Major Mitchell. So don't worry. The most important. All right. Did you lose your little cup of...
Major Mitchell is easily the second best Baldwin, so...
There it is. Oh, wait. Now, if you're playing along at home again, there's some clues on screen of people that might be with... Okay, there it is. There it is. All right. Congratulations to James. Quick shout out. I didn't say this the first time around. We've got a lot of regular drunk texters in the house, but we've got a few new people joining us. Not only James returning, but his amazing wife, Kat. Wave to everybody, Kat, playing Marilyn Whitmer, joining us for the first time. Our favorite improv friend here in New York. She does comedy sports with a bunch of us, playing the part of Jasmine, is Amelia, joining us for the first time. Give a little wave to the camera, Amelia. And a longtime fan, longtime friend, also an amazing actor and performer, playing the part of Steve Hiller. Yeah, it's you. It's Bryson, everybody. Bryson. All these amazing folks joining us for the very first time. So we appreciate you being here. All right, let's get this started. Without further ado, it is time for the exciting second half. And remember, even though the voting is done there, you can still vote for who does that final shot, and also vote, and also just give us some donations, because we would love to have them. All right, here's what happens now. Normally in a drunk restoration comedy, the script's like 100 pages long, and we just have to cut down one act. It also happens with some movies, and so we like to do a speed through midway through. So this is the Act 3 speed through. There's a lot of people have been killed, a lot of cities have been destroyed. We got to band together and figure out what's going on, but we don't need to focus on it right now. We need to get through some exposition and some character development to get to the exciting action-filled conclusion. So this is our Drunk Text Act 3 speed through. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, Here we go. Okay, here we go. We begin. Enter David and Julius on Air Force One. David rushes out and overhears Nimziki talking about launching a full nuclear strike.
Launch a full nuclear strike.
Madness that you speak. I say, sir. Nay, it cannot, and it will not come to good. This killing strike would not differentiate twixt predators in sky or prey below. 'Tis the end of the world as we know it.
Another REM reference. Great. Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. An argument ensues with Julius finally interjecting to say they should have been prepared for this because
I'm
of...
arguing.
Yes,
I'm making my point.
Area 51st. Area 51st. You knew, and that did not.
My word I offer here, there is not now, nor was ever, an Area 51st.
Pardon give to me, Sir President, but that is not entirely accurate.
What? Meanwhile, driving through the wreckage of L.A., Jasmine and Dylan find a familiar face. Marilyn Whitmore. What's the chance that they're right? Revealed under a shifted pile of rubble.
Where?
Maimed.
We'll gently heft and transport give to thee until safe shelter for us all is found.
All right, back out to the desert. Steve is dragging the alien through the desert sand, and he says... Steve, you always have done
There we go. My vacation I did vacate for thy fulsome buttocks to drag through hellish heat, thy braided locks behind unwound, unpacked. You have to prove your manlyhood. Oh, word unfit. You had to boast about it. And what in Lucifer's dwelling is this ditch?
Steve kicks the alien. He runs into Russell's RV brigade.
When birds flew, I saw a base not far from hence.
'Tis strange, I see no sign of such on map o' mine.
Whoa, that's what people wanted to know in the comments in Act 1. What's on Levi's hand? It's Russell's map, everybody!
Chekhov's gun. Chekhov's gun.
Bonus features, deleted scenes. Oh, sorry, Steve. Go, Steve.
Well, just have faith, my friend, in you. It's there.
Good job. Oh shit. Area 51 exists, everyone, with a super fancy alien laboratory. President Whitmore is pissed to be learning about it.
My God. Why was I kept in ignorance of this place?
In faith of words just too good, sir. Plausible deniability.
This is our Dr. Oaken, who has been the head of project's research for a whole fortnight of years, the days of which he's filled by gathering much data.
Oh, data, look it up. It's a 90s reference and a nerd reference.
Yes!
How dost thou do?
How swiftly words do fly when needed most, and tongue once nimble-footed leaps off stage to leave an understudy unprepared, all trembling sweat and sluggish joints to play the part of doctor like a fool. It is a pleasure, sir. You may surmise that rare it is for us to fraternize.
Oh, sick rhyme.
I see.
Yeah, I don't get it either, Eric. Dr. Oaken shows them the alien ship found back in the 50s, as well as bodies of aliens, who died in the crash. President Whitmore has one big question.
So, being thus like us, canst they be killed?
Their mortal coils do shuffle swift as ours. Technology aside, we're equally matched. But setting it aside, there's the catch.
Sick rhyme.
David, thou once did set aside their code.
Oh, no. No, in faith, 'twas stumble of mere chance.
Well, show to them what thou didst find thus far, and seek to see which eyes too familiar can overlook. Then 'twill be known if you are smart indeed, as we all hope, thus rising to our need.
Hey, a lot of sick rhymes in this one. Soon after, Steve and Russell arrive, and Dr. Oaken whisks the alien off for surgical study. Man, Steve.
So, General, I am anxious to return to El Toro base from whence I came.
Thou hast not heard? El Toro base have been reduced to dust.
Oh, no.
Then what I feared is true. And yet my heart cries that it is false, and eyes demand to evidence for themselves. On guard, did copter yonder will I seize, save my love, or else confirm her fate.
Yeah, Steve, that's the first aside, sick aside, Steve, to the audience there. That's the end. Speed through. We got through so much exposition. Nice work, everybody. All right, let's keep rolling into Act 4. Remember, you can still vote for that final shot. via your Venmo donations. We are now drinking on Sir. We have a lot of military folks, characters in these next few acts. So drink on Zunes and Mother and David and Aliens and Sir. Keep drinking along with us. Hopefully you're getting a little bit drunk. Scene 1. Enter Jasmine and Dylan and Marilyn huddled around a modest fire amidst the ruins of El Toro base.
Is he your son?
In faith, he is my angel.
And his father, was stationed here?
'Twas not his father, I mean. Though I did hope he would take up the mantle.
What dost thou for work?
I'm a dancer. That was my music.
That was a good.
Ballet here.
Nay, madam. I dance the dance exotic.
Ooh, pardon.
I'll pardon not, for none is needed here. Ashamed of it I'm not, and well immersed I am. And angel mine, I can attend to well. Dylan, my sweet, give greeting to our guest. I wish for thee to meet our first lady.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
Not know that thou did recognize my person.
I was slow to speak this truth and thus reveal my hand. In faith, I voted for the other man.
Hey! So did we all. Excellent. Scene 2. Enter President Whitmore, Major Mitchell, and General Gray into the observatory adjacent to the operating room.
Why has the operation been waylaid? The room is fogged and much is missed. Pray tell, what has occurred here unseen?
So swift it did turn wrong, for when good Doc had oped the sleeping beast's unnatural armor, that twitching it did seem to show some life.
Peace! Break me off. Look where it comes again.
Dr. Oaken's body is slammed against the glass. An alien tentacle is wrapped around his throat.
Open the door! He must be freed!
Yes, hold thee and attend.
Please me
now. So stupid.
There is.
No, you're scared. The president is scared. The president is scared.
I didn't know you were doing that. There's much knowledge we could trade. If we could find a piece of common ground we share. Can such a peace exist?
What?
Peace.
No. Peace.
What would thou have us do?
Die.
Die. President Whitmore falls to his knees, clutching his head in pain.
Oh, Cora, a den of scorpions in my mind.
Sir! President, glass so strong that bullets cannot pierce?
Nay, sir!
General Gray and Major Mitchell shoot through the window, killing Dr. Oaken and the alien. Your gun sounds like weird as hell, Major James. It was like shaking the water sound. All right, they kill the alien. They kill the alien. Sorry, General Gray.
My liege, art thou much hurt?
Saw his thoughts. Their plans and strategies complete. They are akin to locust plague, insatiable, unceasing, so they spread from world to world. And we are next. But I shall not be scorned. We needs must nuke them now. Let's nuke the bastards born.
Oh, excellent. How about that production value there? Good job all around. Enter David and Connie. David is in a break room, desperately searching for ice to put in his hefty alcoholic beverage, which he's been drinking basically the entire time. They continue.
Thou hast heard the news, it seems to me.
Hello. A toast. Raise glasses high for poisoned skies and world's cruel conclusions, self-inflicted.
Thou knowest that the order came not easy, and not without careful consideration.
In faith, I see you still believe in him.
In faith, indeed, he is an upright man.
I'd hope so much, since 'twas for him you left me thus, but nay, it was for thy career. So.
Don't put it thus into so little a word. 'Twas not career alone I left you for, but to be joined to something larger than only myself, to make some meaning of my life. But hadst thou no desire to join it be to something grand, a part of something special?
In faith, I was the part of something special.
Some little help it is to know this now, but never did I cease my loving thee.
Alas, that love was not enough, it seems.
Whose heart hurts? It might be the beer that I've been chugging, but also that scene. Enter chorus 5. And everyone as the nuking commences.
How desperate is mankind in corner pressed, so seeming like a cancer are their foes. That man with harnessed radiation doth risk the body of their mother earth to rend and break the tumorous ships within. As President begs forgiveness from unborn, the order is given to let disorder reign. A morning's dawn transpires in an instant.
Exit chorus 5.
Victory complete. The day is ours.
Enter tank driver, speaking over the radio.
Command.
Alas, O heavens cruel! It doth remain. The gods of all belief forsake us now. All hopes destroyed, but the target doth remain.
Exit random tank driver.
Go call the host abroad and turn them home.
Abort! Abort!
Exit. Lesson: don't just nuke random things. Enter chorus 5.
A mission secret seizes some success. As captured copters, captains fill the trope of armored hero saving damsel damned from fate of facing dangers yet unknown. But victory short and sweet does quickly taint, as lady first from loss of blood grows faint.
Oh man. Exit chorus 5. Enter President Patty, Marilyn, Doctor.
She's there. Run, Patty, swift to her embrace. And yet, I fear she looks worse for the wear.
A flow of blood unseen inside her grows.
What sayest thou? Shoot straight.
Her time has come.
Exit Doctor.
But lie here with me now until I sleep. So is my dreams, your faces, I can keep.
They all embrace as Marilyn Whitmore slowly fades away. Hope a funny scene's coming up. Scene 4. Julius and David, the break room. David is throwing trash about after the nuclear strike.
David, my son, what dost thou do?
I am making a mess. We must lay waste to earth and of ours till it is wrecked beyond repair.
David, you have imbibed and now need rest. Come in and warm thyself before thou diest from catching cold.
My patriarch, profound.
What did I say?
A cold to catch, of course.
Oh man, excellent. Something's happening. Scene 5. Enter all gathered at David's behest in the docking bay that holds the alien fighter from the 1950s crash. We see the alien fighter on screen.
So could all please give me space. All right. So this can from trash I took, recycling thus to prove a point. Good Mitchell, sir. Do draw thy pistol and from vessel's wing unseat the soda can if thou canst from this range.
Major Mitchell fires his gun, but the bullet ricochets off the shield wildly. Everyone reacts. Badoo, 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 badoo.
Pray, pardon, gentles all, thou seest we can't break through their armors, still unseen.
Indeed, this is well known to all. What do you prove?
I only mean to show, though we can't, with strength, their fences overpower us. Perhaps there is another way we go around.
David types for a moment on his laptop.
Once more into the breach, good Mitchell, sir.
Major Mitchell fires again, and the can is blasted from the wing. Everyone reacts, and the ship flies.
Right.
I gave to cold. To speak with more precision, I gave to it a virus made of code birthed from the signal they just used to steal our host of satellites above us now, and mother of all ships, whose catching cold would swiftly then transmit to children all.
And how intendest thou to thus infect the ship so far beyond our greatest reach?
We must return this lamb long lost and dock it within its shepherd ship on high. If once the virus 'tis given, we could disable thus and leave all those who fly below fogged in confusion.
Preposterous.
How long, once we have thrown their warlike shields, have we to strike?
Upon discovery, could be but minutes few.
It's possible.
Oh, please, speak more of sense. We have not here the men, nor ships to man enough to launch campaign, nor pilot have who is qualified to fly this alien ship.
Steve.
But sir, no, wait. You do misspeak. Informed am I. For I have seen said ship in action fly. With your permission, sir, I'll take the chance.
And I will join in sickness, so transmit to sickness. So I'm going to transmit the virus.
I got it. Let's do it.
I get it. Let's do it.
I see that you're upset in wake of passing wife, but no reason is that to reason so discard and rush into mistake.
Mistake? Mistake me not that no mistake was made by me except to take into my trust fold a cold-nosed coward whimpering like a slug.
Yeah.
Recommends it, but recommends I'll be to right this wrong, long made. Mr. Nizitsky, Nimzicki.
I worked for you for 15 years.
What are you about to tell him? What are you going to tell him, President? Tell Mr. Nimzicki what...
Nimzicki, you are relieved host.
Yeah, you're out of here, Nimzicki.
Can this be done?
Select our armored birds and recruit the damned to fly them.
If damned you seek, then search is through. I'm damned and pilot good and true, which is to say that I can fly, or anyways, that I can try.
Well spoken, sir. Attend and follow me.
Exit all but Connie and David.
Why thee? Why canst thou not instruct one better trained to thus transmit thy code?
If aught should go awry, my knowledge we shall need to set the mission back on course.
What if time thou chose to be ambitious?
Yeah, excellent. That's the end of Act 4, everybody. The tables are set. The utensils are out. We know the plan is, and Nimzicki is fired. All right, that is the end of Act 4. Let's get Nimzicki. Let's get everybody out here one final time for the final shot. Again, this is based on the amount of votes that came through in Venmo. Basically, the people that accumulated the most amount of monies. We got another tie, everybody, on Venmo right now. So we're going to make them both drink. It's going to Jess and Mora. Yeah. Connie. And Mora, who's two out of 3 of her characters are dead, but she's still got a pilot in the mix, I think.
Out of 3 died, but he's coming back for.
That's a new pilot. Pilot like 3.5. Oh,
yeah. Saw the sequel. Oaken's not dead.
Oh, it's a teapot shot. This is Mora's. Mora's drum text. classic. She
Keep
pours
that
her
shit
booze into a teapot and then she puts it into her nose. No, she's gonna drink it in her mouth. All right, shot, something. Everybody. All right, congratulations. All right, it is time for the exciting conclusion. We have a one more act to go. We're gonna wrap this thing before 11 p.m. Eastern. Where are you guys in California? Wait, 11, 10, 9, 8 p.m. Pacific. Here we go, the exciting conclusion of a day of independence. We've got some more drinking games. We're going to drink on David, Mother, Zunes, Aliens, Sir, and we've got Shakespearean curses. But now we're going to add Shakespearean cheers, everybody. So if you hear any good huzzahs or cheers, that will be your cue, to drink. That is what we were doing. All right, here we go. It is time for Act 5, Scene 1. Enter President Whitmore, General Gray, multiple pilots. President Whitmore addresses the hosts of pilots through a loudspeaker. He begins.
Good morrow. With an hour span, an airborne fleet majestical will skyward join a flock from nations all, who bound in purpose same assembled such a cloud of witnesses that all assemblies prior are shadowed over. But by this grandest battalion, yet formed in all the lengthy history of mankind. This 4th is called the Day of Independence, and forth you go again to freedom's fight. We fight now for our right to live, to be. Should we favor find in this contest, no more shall freedom feast be ours alone. Rebranded and reborn shall this day be the moment we all, the world united, stated, we will not dumbly sojourn into the night.
Yeah!
We will not vanquish it be without a fight.
Yeah!
We few. Happy few will stay alive. The world of brothers bandit will survive. We, this 4th and every July hence, celebrate our day of independence.
President Whitmore steps down and grabs his helmet.
Sir President, thou dost not mean to fly.
I'm a pilot, Will, and will therefore take my place in the sky, where I belong.
Yeah, excellent. Steve, Dave, Connie, a bunch of people turn their videos on. Read that like a stage direction. We're in the docking bay where Steve and David prepare to disembark. Enter chorus 6.
The breath of life for hope comes from a plan, a call to action, all on common road. And hope's new spark into small flame is fanned and spread to nations wide with Morse code. As mankind all does join in common cause, old foes do downward throw their time-worn feuds. Before the battle looming is a pause, where lovers old and new do say, I do's. Aww. A pilot turns a dancer's wife, and father he becomes, and procrastinating divorcees give thanks for twiddling thumbs. The final respite for world's end comes drawing to a close as President Young faces his friends. Before he faces foe.
On my swift return, we'll set aflame to gift of fireworks.
I'll hold thee to it.
Be safe, my love. I mean to see thee soon.
The family embraces. Oh, all right. Oh, Julius approaches David.
I vaunt that thou should knowest. My chest doth swell with pride for thee, my son.
They embrace. Oh, everybody's families and love.
Be careful on thy flight and squeeze thy thumbs.
Gods, I faith we cannot leave until we can abscond some brownish leaf.
Julius produces 2 cigars from his jacket pocket.
Take these, the last of Humidor and blessed be.
Cigars, now Givus, have truly saved my life.
Steve and David climb into the alien vessel.
Now take this, thy stick for victory chase. We wait to burn until the large lady bells.
Although methinks a fly I was in life bygone, to fly in truth is pastime I abhor.
Thou equipped? What ho? Let's sound the horns.
Steve backs the ship into the wall.
Zunes.
Zunes? What means thou, Zunes?
Tis not. All is repaired. Once more. Once more. We go.
Once more, indeed. That way. Without the Zunes.
Without the Zunes, that's 5 Zunes, Hamilton. Take it. All right, Hamilton's a great show. You should all watch it this weekend. But, 5 Zunes. They blast off. Here they go, everybody. Here they go. They blast off into space. Go, Stephen David.
Huzzah!
Oh, I shrink.
I needs must apprehend me, one such ship.
Steve and David leave Earth's atmosphere, then come back down, and then kind of fly through some farmland here. But trust me, they're going off into space.
my life entire, I've waited for this moment.
There, 'tis a 10.
The controls jerk out of Steve's hands.
What ho? The helm! It's hijacked.
Let loose. On this I always planned. They mean to bring us in.
When does thou mean to tell me that?
Zunes.
Hey, Zunes. Steve and David are pulled into the mothership.
They seem to be preparing for invasion.
We've docked and now begin. Oh, sickness. Spread swift and complete our work of insurrection. It's in. Now we can only but pray.
All right, enter General Gray, President, at the battle.
The time is now, my liege. Let fly and see if heaven favors inhabitants of this rock.
Away. My rockets flung, and with it all, our hopes do fly. Come on, pray strike.
The missile explodes on the ship's shield.
Blast premature. Defenses have not fallen.
Retreat, my...
What?
Retreat, my liege, and bring all pilots home.
Sorry. Pray hold. Hold on, hope. I wish again to strike them. Away. Oh, tensions high. Oh, pregnant pause. Alas, what is our fate?
He fires again, and because the virus is uploading in the background, that was the cue. It just was a little loud. The missile explodes on the side of the ship, sending pieces of its hull flying.
A hit! A most palpable hit! Fly on and fire all at will!
All the pilots begin to fire their missiles as a swarm of alien fighters meet them in the sky. Get out there, pilots.
Attend! Unleash the flames of hell. They meet us here in skyward field of battle. All evade and strike with all we have.
I raise my glass to thee, Sir President, and seek to raise all else unto the ground. Recompense is like a lady dog, done away with barking and teeth bared all to bite.
You're for the...
We are for the end.
Good job, pilots. They fire, but are not doing enough damage. The alien ship has opened its massive weapons gates and is preparing to blast the underground base.
Thy quivers are depleted all, and host on high remains above with dragon's maw, stretched open and aglow.
Is it unequipped? Hath none of us have a javelin left to hurl?
I pray thy pardon, sirs and ladies. All for tardy am I oft. But missile mistress have I still attached that would not fly. I fear it's tangled biblically below, and much would hate to intercourse their eruption.
Missile will not fly, it's useless still.
Not so, good sir. If I can make the trip entire.
Good luck, good friend.
I steer now headward towards my ancient foe. You once saw fit to spelunk my portholes plenty. Now I do seek to probe thee upward thus. And so I die with my martyr's attack. Hello, cruel host. Remember me? I'm back!
Russell runs into his plane and explodes just before it fires. Russell dies. A chain reaction of explosions send the ship hurling to the ground in flames. All cheer!
Huzzah!
There's
Light
everybody.
Light the beacons and sing the signal wide. The secret weakness found. We must confide.
Oh, excellent. Oh, it's so sad. I spotlighted just his name on the screen for a while. It was like a memorial. Back inside the alien ship with Steve and David.
What thinkest thou?
This game of chess is done.
Steve shares the cigars and they light up.
You know, I always thought that these would be our end.
Not as left, but now, nuke.
Indeed.
Dave and Steve retake their seats, begin the launch sequence. An alien appears on screen. They speak to the aliens who
Farewell. Farewell, parting is such sweet sorrow. So, farewell.
There it is. Oh, the virus is uploaded. Oh! Okay, they continue.
Now thing is, they know what's next.
Nay, not a chance. Good night, you far-flung fools, and flights of angels sing thee to rest. Yeah.
Peace.
Steve fires the nuke, which smashes through the window of their docking station, freeing their ships to fly. Alien looks around, super confused.
We're sprung from cruel grasp, and minute half have we to fly from hence. We're struck, they do pursue.
In faith, I never knew.
Ahead, and to the left.
Where does thou think I had? Refrain, good sir, from seat adjacent driving.
Increase thy speed.
Woohoo! Elvis the Swift depart.
I cannot help falling in love with you.
All right, they fly off screen. Here they go, everybody. Oh, the doors are about to close, but they get out just in time. And the alien mothership explodes! Huzzah!
I am Nub Nub.
Enter chorus 7.
With blast outlandish blossoming behind, unlikely duo flees on wake of flame, whilst neath them all Earth's children jointly find the way to speed demons back whence they came. When all do rush to see what perils wrought, from horizons walks 2 fresh-made astronauts.
Thou hast me scared so nearly on to death.
Indeed. But what an entrance did I make.
Oh, they embrace. Yay.
That's the one.
Dost thou not think that smoking thus is healthy?
In faith, I could grow used to it in time.
In faith, I could grow there with thee beside.
Oh. They embrace.
Behold, the sky's in flames!
Dylan points to the truly beautiful meteor shower that David and Steve helped create.
Come here, my little jerk. Does not I promise thee some fireworks?
Yay! Ends on a rhyme! That is a sick rhyme! And it's the end, everybody! Fireworks! Bear. Get everybody out here! Get
I'll
everybody
just point the iPad out my window.
out here!
Fucking 90 degrees. I'm not wearing a sweater and a button.
Very hot. It's very hot. Thank you all so much for being here. That was the Drunk Text presents A Day of Independence Shakespeareified by Levi Penley as the crowd emojis wildly. Let's hear it, everybody.
Baby!
Woo! All right, please give it up for our amazing cast of actors. One more time for Amelia, Bryson, James, Andrew, Jess, Tristan, Keith, Rory, Eric, Maura, AJ, Levi, and Kat. Everybody, give them a big round of applause. Thank you to those that are new. Thank you to those that have been around. We are excited to start a brand new Drunk Text family with you all. We'd love to have you back. Speaking of being back, we are going to be back here at Wizard World on their social medias on July 31st for Harry the First, everybody. That's right, it's a Shakespearean adaptation for Harry Potter's birthday. So come on back July 1st for Harry the First. Stay tuned for Scream. We keep pushing it back. We want to open it in theaters, but we're waiting for theaters to be safe. So, no, I don't know. We're going to do Thou Wilt Scream, written by Robert Price, late in the summer as well. Nice little horror movie to wrap things up. We're going to be digital for the foreseeable future. The best thing that you can do to support us is Venmo at The Drunk Text. Now, whether you're watching this live or later on, anything that we receive before Harry the First, which is in a month, will go to our amazing cast of actors here and our theater company to keep theater, comedy, improv, all those amazing art forms alive. So please help us however you can. Shout out to Go Comics Collect for sponsoring these panels today. Shout out to Wizard World for hosting us. Check out more of their panels at wizardworldvirtual.com or go to the Wizard World Vault. Hey, another way you can support artists and vendors. We don't have Comic-Cons right now, so there's no place for these vendors and artists to go to share their wares. So definitely check out the Wizard World Vault. We're featuring a lot of them on that platform. Shout out to our amazing producers and all the awesome owners of Random Access Theater. Victoria, who's down there. Jen, who's behind the slides over there. David and Brian, who always help out as well. Adrian, my lovely wife, always helps me out with all my silly ideas and stuff. What else?
Shout out to Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, should you do that shot? Should you do the wedding?
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say it's a big.
Come on, Mike, do that shot, brother.
It's a big baseball. It's a big.
Do the whole thing, bro.
Do the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Home run.
The whole thing.
Put the courage to the stinking face, sir.
The whole thing, brother.
Courage to the stinking face. Yes.
23rd. He's home.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone else do a shot.
Wow.
That's the plastic wrap.
on your wedding.
Real.
Shots.
May I say, Zoom.
Shot to the group.
Hey, you are a man.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Yeah, anybody who didn't get to do a shot, feel free to do a shot with us. Do a shot with us at home.
Okay.
Hey, we here at Random Access Theater and we here at the Drunk Text believe two very important things. One of those is that all Black Lives Matter and that Pride. Shout out to all of our LGBTQ folks watching at home. We have dedicated ourselves as a theater company to bringing on more voices and bringing on more people of color and folks from the LGBT community. It started here with tonight's performance, and it's going to continue. And that is our new, not new, but it's our as a theater company.
You didn't like black people before?
I knew. I always count on Amelia.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
You were wide open for that shit. I had to take it. You know I couldn't let you not get away.
We're still live. No, but honestly, y'all, support Black voices where you can. We decided to do this as a fun little break for the evening, but continue to listen to and share those voices. Obviously, a great thing behind that is the performance of Hamilton that's going on this weekend. So definitely support there where you can. But then again, check out your local theater companies in New York, your Black-owned businesses, your Black-run theater companies. Do a little bit of research. It's not hard. Go on Google, put it in, and check them out and support them as well. And defund those police. So that's that. Before I say,
let's do it.
Into that.
Let's get cheers, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you on July 1st for Harry the First, the Knave Who Hath Lived. We have been the Drunk Text. We out, y'all. Peace.